everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to give you a little garden update. Not much has changed since my last update, but I am working on a few more projects. And I wanted to explain that I can't find my Bible or the complete Apocrypha. Ever since we rearranged the living room, they've been MIA. So I promise I'll get those videos going once I find my book, but yeah, at this point it's hiding. So I've replanted this herb box 3 times now. This time I think it's sticking, but because it doesn't have any drainage, it tends to get flooded out and die. But I am very happy about all the sprouts I got going on now, and I'm keeping my eye on the weather. I'm going to move it under the porch when it rains. Yeah, we have a bee trap. I know that's counterproductive to a garden. However, they're carpenter bees and they like to make homes, burrow in the wood there, and then on top of that the woodpeckers will come and try to get out the bee larvae, and it's not a good thing for a wood house. So unfortunately some of them have to go, and Lila sure likes to chase bees. She spends hours out here chasing bees. But other than that, they don't bother anybody. They don't sting anybody. They're cute. I know I'm going off on a tangent. I do that from time to time. So, hi dark gray kitty. You want to be on the show? Yeah? There's Precious. She's Staffy and Lab mix, so she's a Pitador or a Labrador. They're called both. It's a designer breed. There's Isis. She's a quarter husky. Not sure what else. I know there's some lab in her. She's 11. And I got Brussels sprouts here that are ready to go in one of those pools. Now yesterday I filled up half the pool, but shoveling sucked, so I took a day off. Plus I have sunburn on the back of my neck and my arms from riding motorcycles 2 days ago. And then yesterday I went out and brushed all the horses and cut some mats off of the baby, and was trying to work with my horse Mary in the horse trailer because she does not load very well. So I'm quite toasty in a few areas. Look at those Brussels sprouts, how huge they are. And I got some lavender up here. Not sure what some of this stuff is. The labeling washed off. My parents, they're Roma tomatoes for when I see them. Asparagus, hollyhock, lemon balm in that one. Maybe that's lemon balm too. The leaves look the same. I don't know. I have oregano somewhere. This is oregano. Or maybe it's something in the mix that's growing, because all those leaves look the same. Isn't that peculiar? And then the Sunrise Bumblebee cherry tomatoes. Those are blue cream berries. Berries Crazy Cherry, I don't have any sprouts. And black strawberry are doing well. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is moving those little, the tote in the pots over there, and move it over here to where it's shadier, because it's going to get hotter out. And then cut 2 more 55-gallon barrels and put them right there for my cherry tomatoes, and then put a cattle panel there so I can trellis it. So I'll need 3 cattle panel trellises for there, and 1 or 2 for cucumbers. Preferably I'd like to have 2, but 1 is better than none. So we have to do that. I'm going to get busy on shoveling some poop and hopefully get these Brussels sprouts planted. Yeah, we got some yard cleanup to do out here. Please excuse the mess. And eventually there'll be steps built off here, or that railing taken off and built down there. But that's later to come. So please excuse the outfit. Excuse me. I did dress accordingly because of the sunburns. It is overcast out today, which should help, but the back of my neck, I'm a redneck for sure. And I am in Kentucky, so it's okay. Okay, So now I have that baby pool full enough where I can plant the Brussels sprouts. So that's what I'm fixing to do next. My advice for taking plants out of your winter sowing containers, or if you plant seeds in bulk like this without any space, you know, walls in between them, the best thing to do is to work with wet soil, because then you could shake the roots out easier. Just a little tip. Alright, so there you have it. One of the plants, when I dropped the container out here, one of the plants over here broke. So if you notice, I did replace that one. And I was getting down to slim, and I was starting to choose the bigger, healthier looking plants versus the smaller ones. However, I didn't have any extra plants, and they all seem to like they're going to fit well in this space. I might have to do some pruning later on, and things of that nature, and fertilizing later. But overall, I am pretty pleased with this. And I was over here noticing I have beet sprouts, which is exciting. and I'm going to try roasting some. I've never had roasted beets, and I'm also going to pickle some like I did last year because that was my first time ever pickling beets, and I really enjoyed that recipe. So over here I just planted in some herbs and some flowers of different kinds, and it looks like I have nasturtiums or something popping up here. And this is another topic I wanted to touch base on, was sun scald. What is it and what does it cause from? This is sun scald. The little white dots everywhere, and you can even kind of see it on my calendula plants. These are calendula. It happens even when you winter sow. It's caused from growing things inside or in filtered sunlight, and then when you take it out and introduce it to the full sun, it gets sunburnt, much like people do. So that's why you have to harden off your plants. You know, get them used to the sunlight. Take them out for a half hour the first day, second day an hour, then 2 hours, all the way up to a week or even a little longer if, you know, just to be on the safe side. But tomatoes are pretty resilient, and none of these look like they're suffering at all. They look to be growing still. A couple of them are a little stunted, but, you know, I have several plants. I am not that worried about it. They'll either grow or they won't. But I know, no way. But yeah, I'm really excited about the little flowers. And on the inner side in this aisle, I planted all kinds of basils, lemon basil, lime basil, purple opal basil, if I can talk. I'm not quite sure if that's basil or flowers or what's coming up there. It could just very well be weeds too. I'm so excited to have raised beds this year and in containers. Even planting that at the baby pool, you know, it was a lot easier than going all the way down to the ground and planting like I'm used to. So I am very thankful and very blessed. And I did get these pools at the Dollar General for $20, and they have smaller ones for $9. But if you get 2, you get more surface area planting than one of these, and you're saving $2. They're not quite as deep, but you know, a lot of plants won't need like super deep places to grow roots either. So even a little baby pool this size, I think this is the size they sell at the Dollar General for $9. You know, use your best judgment, but that's where I found these at, where I got a great deal. And not all Dollar Generals have these plastic baby pools for some reason, but most of them do. So if you can't find them at one, try another local one. Somebody's bound to have it. So anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by and enjoying this beautiful season with me before it gets too hot and I want to hide inside half the time. And I'm just very blessed and appreciative, and thank God for the new blessing He had in my life, where one door closed, another opened, and it's better, and I'm a lot happier. I'm so thankful to be back out in the country. And Lila loves spending her days outside too, don't ya? So anyway, guys, I love you, and so does Jesus. God bless.